Hello everyone, and welcome to another baconbits video. Today I'm going to show you the basics of executable file deployments. A lot of you guys have EXEs and custom software you guys want to push out, and this is just a quick and easy way to do that. To start, we're going to go create a group. So we're going to go to hardware and groups. We're going to go to create new group. We're going to be deploying VLC today, so we're just going to name this VLC group. And then this is a group that needs VLC. And I'm going to use this endpoint right here. That is the one I've connected to the server. We're going to scroll down and click save. And now we have our group. Obviously you can add more than one endpoint. It is a group. We're just going to be using one for this demonstration here. Next we're going to be going to our files table. So if we go to repository and files, we're going to look up the executable for the EXE. So here's that. We're going to add this to a bundle. So right now you can actually deploy this right here with our file deploy. There's just a couple limitations to what we want to do for this. So we're actually going to add this to a bundle. We're just going to name this VLC bundle. We're going to select Windows as our platform. And then this is just a bundle for VLC. And you can add several files to a bundle. We're just going to be using this. You click launcher here. This tells the group to execute the file upon deployment. So if you don't click this, this will just deploy the file straight to the endpoint and it won't execute. You click the launcher button. That's how you execute the file. And you actually, so this file is part of our managed packages. You actually have access to this exact file on your server right now if you're on version 4.5 or higher. So you can use this exact file in this example, as long as you have managed packages turned on your server. So we're going to save this bundle. Right here we have our bundle. We can download the files in a bundle, or we can deploy it, we can edit it, we can remove it. We're going to deploy it. So we're actually going to deploy it to that group that we just made. To deploy a file to a group, you have to create a filter. You filter by group, if I can spell it correctly. Group is equal to, and then you select a group. We're going to select that VLC group we just created. You click add filter. And that will filter the endpoints list to show you which endpoints are in the filter in the group. And we want to select that one. Here we have the install location. We set this by default to your C temp bacon directory, but you can change this to anything on your endpoint. And this is where you do that. You can run this as system or as user. System is the preferred way because it does not need additional permissions in order to install. If you install as user, if they're not an admin user, sometimes it can get hung up on the admin authentication. Speaking of getting hung up on admin authentication, this is the executable flags. We're going to put a /s in here. That is for VLC to silently install. Most EXEs look for a executable flag in order to run. So if you're ever running into a bundle not deploying, you want to check your executable flag to make sure that is appropriate. Otherwise, the program will look for that flag and get hung up and it won't ever finish. And below we have deployment time. We have deployed immediately. Deploy at a specific time. You can select the year, month, and the date when you want this to be deployed. Or you can click run when connected. If your endpoint is offline, you can send this job to it, and when it comes online in Bacon, it will deploy that file when it is connected. But we're going to click deploy immediately, and we're just going to click deploy. It'll create a job for that. We can click view jobs, and we can follow that by clicking the job ID, and we can check the status. I'm going to pause this here, and I'll be back when we're done. Welcome back. So our file has been deployed to our minion. You can see in the task log that it was completed. The file was updated. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to that minion. And we're going to log in via the screen. I'm going to click connect. Type in credentials. As you can see, VLC Media Player has been installed on this machine via the deployment bundle. This is the easiest way to do it. There are several different ways. Get creative, create dynamic groups, deploy several bundles. This is it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.